As a dad, let me show you how I shop at the grocery store to save a lot of money. I found ground beef marked down to $8.91. King Hawaiian rolls marked down to $2. Look at this, there's a deal for $2.99 on potatoes. Because it's one of those days and I don't want to cook that much, I'm actually gonna buy a spring mix. $5 for a pound. All right, we're back. Let's get ready to make a nice dinner. I mean, who doesn't love King's Hawaiian rolls? If I had to guess, it's someone by the name of Dolores or Peter who's gonna be saying like, ooh, King's Hawaiian rolls, they don't taste as good as my homemade bread. Dolores and Peter, listen here. This recipe goes out to busy moms and dads, not you. So Andrew, Vanessa, here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna take your favorite knife, and all you're gonna do is run it across the side of the rolls. Then you're gonna take a sheet pan, and you're gonna put your Hawaiian rolls on top and just open it up. Take some of your favorite grated cheese. Now this is all up to you. How much you want, there's no judgment here. Then all you're gonna do is put this in the oven at 350 degrees for about 10 minutes. Let's take the ground beef that we got for $8.91, put it in the pan, down and away from your body. I have a mixture of garlic powder, onion powder, and cumin. Selena, I know you're wanting to know what's the measurements. Listen to me. You gotta ask your ancestors to tell you when to stop. Once you can smell the spices cooking, what you're gonna do is add some salt now. Pepper. And as always, Timothy, don't play with your meat. Let it cook, let it get nice and brown. Timmy, stop playing with your meat. You might go blind. As I film this, it's Monday, and we've all had one of those damn Mondays. You know what I'm talking about? Take out your anger. Once you got a nice browning on all the meat, render out the fat. I like to put it in a colander like this and let the fat drip. Then let's add everyone back into the pool. I happen to have some leftover tomato paste, so we're gonna do a tablespoon. Give this a little mixy mix. I have some leftover pico de gallo from this past weekend. I'm just gonna drop it like it's hot. Give it a little mixy mix. You want the cheese melted like that. Yeah. Once this has been well combined, we're gonna add some beef stock. There we go. Look at that, that looks good. Make sure you grab your favorite right-handed spoon. Needs a little more salt. Pepper, mixy mix. Pretty much you just reduce it until you're happy with the thickness. Add your meat on. Put some more cheese. Buns go on. And don't forget, we have our salad and also we have our waffle fries. Everything we got in the grocery store ended up being $19.90. Meat, salad mix, potatoes. And you can't forget about the Hawaiian rolls. I had leftover pico de gallo, leftover tomato paste, which I used before I loosed. Because we always have fresh vegetables in our house, I had some leftover stuff right here to add to my salad. And we can't forget about the cheese I put into the sliders. Because technically those items are not free, they did cost some money, but we're roughly gonna say it's roughly $4. That ends up being $23.90. But for you, Bob, I'm gonna round it up to 24. $24 divided by 5, $4.80 to feed my family of 5. I do need you guys' help. What would you call this?